Let's have a look what we got. Where are we? What have we got? What are we doing? What have I got to play with? Let's have a look. I've got a bit of wood. I'm just going to get on my tab just so I can see what's going on with that. Let me just get that function up and running. Hold your horses and all the rest of it. We do a bit of a... Oh, crumbs, what's going on there? There we go. Wiggly woo-wah and all that. Okay, let's see if I'm going to show myself as going live. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Oh, here we go. Anything goes. Anything goes. That's very true. Anything does go. So... let's have a look. Let's see if we've got... yay. Okay, I've got a full screen. Yes, perfect. I've got my tissue. I've got a bit of white. I've got the slate from yesterday. I've cut an oval out on the what's it? We're all good. So now I'm not expecting many to pop on. It's probably more of a catch-up this is. So I'm probably going to talk to myself for an hour. No wrong with that. I do that all the time. So I've just cut this out on the laser. So I'm just going to wipe the back. Oh, hi, Michael. Kim, even. It's good job you put a bracket in then. I love it. Oh, gosh, honestly. Me, you and my sense of humour probably would do really well today. Right then, so I've been to the laser. I've cut out... I'm just getting the residue off the laser, to be fair. So I've just cut out some bits and bobs, really. Just some shapes, and I just want to make something with the shapes, if I'm honest. I've got the slate from yesterday. That's dried really nice. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm really liking... You can't see how pink this is. Unfortunately, on the camera, you can see like this yellowish, but this is like a proper, really nice pink. And I'm really sad you can't see that. I wonder if no, you still can't see it. Oh, well. Not to worry. So, I hope you've had a good day, Kim. I've had a fabulous day. I've seen Armand. I went to Crafty Corner, met Annette and the crew. Fabulous. And then I got hi Steph. Then I got pulled into buying things. Honestly. Crazy. So, here's my latest edition of stamps. How fabulous are those? So, today isn't anything and everything. I'm going to use some Lavinia products because that's mainly what I have got. However, I'm also going to use some other products. So that's what I put. Saturday, anything goes, basically. So I'm going to prep the wood and I'm going to put something on them. So I think these boards, put a nice bow on that. That'd be a fabulous little gift for somebody. It's good size as well. Obviously, size of my hand. It's bigger than my hand. But that's just what I just whacked it on a bit of spare wood. I've got a nice small tag and an oval. We can pop holes in those. Pop a nice little what do you call it? Forgot what they're called. Anyway, don't matter. Well, wait, yeah. And then obviously we've got this lovely piece of slate. So I'm just going to give it a couple of seconds just in case anybody else wants to join us, as you do, because knowing me, I bet your arm took a lot of bending. Oh, honestly. Who was the enabler? Well, the enabler was Amanda. No ifs, ands or buts. And then Annette, you know, it's one of them, because then I ended up buying these as well. So I got some in college. Well, I got the full set, which that didn't take me really long to do either, to be honest with you. But I want to test them at the end of the day. So I'm going to use on these. These. Why not? Because oh bless, I mean, this was absolutely gorgeous. So I'll put this up out the way, but I'm going to show it you. So this was a little gift off Amanda. I coloured that in, not knowing it was my guff. Honestly, I've never been a fan until I started playing around, and not realising I was colouring in my own gift, basically. But it's absolutely stunning. So, I mean, how beautiful is that? And that obviously is Theo's hair colours, is the blues and the pinks. So as she was in my eye view, she obviously inspired me. So that was what I put together. So why not? We're going to have a play on these, as you do. So yeah, we use a bit of Andy. I'm going to put that up there. So yes, I'm going to finish this off, but I'm going to prep this first because I want these to dry so we can stamp. So first thing, you wouldn't believe what I've got here, but however, I'm just going to prep this up. So we got the white basically. Oh, well, I always say yes, they're cute, but with me, I like to see past the stamp. And I don't know why, but I can never see past the stamp. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I wouldn't have brought them if I didn't think I could see past the stamp. So let's have a look anyway. So let me just blob a bit of, oh crikey, blob a bit of white on. So acrylic paint, use whatever you've got. I am going to just put a coat over. Now, because I'm going to be using, I like, to be fair, I like industrial look. But again, it's what you're using. So I thought, well, with my style backgrounds, let me see if I can do the stamps any justice. I don't know. Amanda, to be fair, Amanda's workshop she had today was absolutely fabulous. The stuff that these people were putting out was like, wow. Absolutely amazing. I can't wait for Annette to pop them in her group on Facebook. Because I was actually watching these people create these. I took my mum on a day trip, so she was on day release with me today, bless her. She behaved herself. So, yeah, it was like, oh, let's have a play. Yeah. But it's a lovely little place. So if you're ever over that way, go and pop and see her. Annette, Crafty Corner. I definitely say, it's definitely worth a visit. It's got some fabulous items to buy. So, yeah, go for it, you know. So, let me just put a little bit more blobby on there. Gosh, I'm going to need to buy some more. The rate this is going at. Anyway, it's okay. Because while this is drying, like I say, the colours you use define... Yes, definitely. But do you know something? That can go either way, because I could use pink colours and I could still put a masculine card out there. Because today is so open with... is that in Wolverhampton? No. It was... so Aspie de la Juice, I think, is the... I hope I'm pronouncing it properly. LE65, and that's Crafty Corner. Well worth a visit, totally. So let me just grab. So if I normally prep, I usually use that, or let me grab my titanium white. So this is also another good base. So either of them, whether it's a Gesso primer. Obviously this is just wood, 3-4 mil, I'd probably say about. And again, it's your choice what you want to put down. I'm gonna have to put some blob of that, why not? Aspie de la Juice, there you go. I'm glad you put it like that, because I can pronounce it then. Otherwise it's stuck. I don't know what I'd end up calling it. But it's all right, you can retract to my eyebrows in it, and I knew what you meant. And yes, that was correct. So let me just... I mean, I'm not going to put any water on this because I want it to... be... That's just down the road from me. Oh, okay. Oh, fabulous. And you never know. Watch this space and all that, eh? But yeah, a fabulous little place. It's like in like a garden centre. Well, it is in a garden centre. Nowhere near me. Okay. Hello, Trudy. Hope you're well. I'm just prepping some wood. I'll show you what I brought today. I ended up on my little outing. I ended up seeing Amanda at the Crafty Corner. So obviously I ended up buying... honest crumbs, you can't take me nowhere, can you? I'm putting a bit of everything on this. So I'm actually going to put a bit of this primer on as well. So this feels very like runny. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, it's a blobby. Hey ho and all that. Let's put it on anyway. No wrong with a bit of mixing and matching. Oh yeah, it's quite thick. Yes, it was Mandy's workshop. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It was lovely seeing anybody, and the stuff that they were creating there was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So if ever you're that way and you like Mandy's stuff, go for it. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Well, I didn't do the workshop. Hi, Deborah. I just crashed it, basically, as you do, you know. Ho, ho, ho and all that. But no, it was lovely to see what they were doing. It was lovely to meet Annette. And it was lovely to see to see the workshop, and the crafts that we're doing were absolutely stunning. How lovely to say Monday. Oh, God, yes. Well, I obviously brought, I'll show you in a minute what I brought. Oh, dear me. You know me. Can't go out nowhere without spending, innit? Crumbs. Anyway, so I've just gone on my laser and cut that out, basically. So that was just a piece of 4 mil sort of wood. Same as this. I'm just going to clear my brush, so I'm just going to whack that paint on there. I don't care what it looks like. You know me, very, very messy, loose. But honestly, yeah, I bashed it. It wasn't too bad, actually, to be fair. So, yeah, let me just put this in a bit of water because it's acrylic. And all it's going to do is like go, ooh, let's kill the brush. So, let's not kill the brush. Because Father Christmas will have to buy me more then. I'm going to need a sugar daddy at this rate, you know. Anyway, oh, there we go. Okay. Happy with that there. Put that over there. There we go. Yeah, no, that's honestly, it's right. So, I don't take it with me. So, this is what I ended up buying, courtesy of Amanda. Like I was saying, I've always looked and admired people that work with these stamps, but personally, they've never spoken to me, or I've never been able to see past the stamp. I hope you sort of understand what I'm trying to explain there. If not, that's the best way I can say it. Oh, Mum, of course, Mum enjoyed herself. She had cake and everything. Oh, dear me. And presents. Dear, dear, dear. But I thought, right. And the reason why I said, right, let's go for it is because Amanda beautifully allowed me, well, she gave me a little gift, bless her. And this I showed this earlier, but I'm going to show it again. I used some of Inkology ink, and I popped this down, and I was absolutely in love. I was in love with the ink. Theo's hair inspired me. She had a hair which was purple, like purple bloom pink. So yeah. So this is why it's now in a frame, because you made it. That's your frame. There's your Christmas gift. And I've kept the little bow that she put on as well. But that's a memory for me. And of that, I thought, okay, I like it. I want to play. And isn't it? Absolutely. So I said, right, what robots do we have in? And we had these in. So I brought these. So we've got wash your worries away, spread a little kindness, and better together. How cute. How cute. So I want to do that on that. Obviously, this has got to dry. So I'm going to put them over there. And obviously, because I was so in love with the ink, I brought the full set, as you do. So I brought the full set of the Inkology. And yeah, do you know something? I'm in love with how they work. So we'll be doing that on them little pieces there. On the little bath one. All right, we'll do the little bath one then. Yeah, there we go. It'll be an interesting one to do. We'll do the little bath one just for you, Steph. So yeah, we'll have some little bubbles. Okay, wash your worries away. How cute. Okay, so that's drying. In the meantime, we're going to pop something on this. So we've done this yesterday. So this was Posca and Elements. So we've not varnished it or anything. Just showing you, obviously, these are all nice and rock hard now. They're not chipping, not doing anything. So, like I say, you use a good quality varnish on these. These are not going to do anything. You can whack them out in the garden. Not heard of that. What have you not heard of these? These are the Andy Skinner ones. Let me just put it closer. Look, Andy Skinner, water-based ink, Cosmic Shimmer, Inkology. And I must admit, I worked with them in a palace. I'll show you how I worked on them, and it was like, we have a very different week. Yeah, why ever not? I always do a good different week. We always like different. But yeah, so any workshops I do, I'm going to try and incorporate as much as I can, so everyone's learning different things, isn't it, at the end of the day? So let's pop some on that. Let me get should we get some? That'll do. I only want a bit of scrap paper. We're going to put that there so it dries. Put that there so it dries. Put that there so it dries. They're nearly dry. I'm just covered, you know me. So have to, yeah. See, now this is where sharing's caring. What inks do you like to work with? You know, I mean, you know, everybody likes different things. Everybody likes sort of different stuff. You know, you can be drawn to certain things, certain, you know, inks for richness, for depth, for sparkle, you know. I mean, I love my oxides, as you all know. So I do love Tim Holtz stuff. But I'm going to see what Andy Skinner stuff's like. I like my Lavinia stuff. You know, so again, I'd rather have options, mix and match. Whatever not, life's too short. You know, but while I'm just doing this at the minute, I just thought, oh, I'm going to quickly put them out because in the new year, things will be changing for what I'm putting out there and what I'm showcasing. So there we go. An announcement will come along soon, as you do. So let's pop some on here. Let me have a... So we've got a heart, we've got pink. Let's have a look. I want something cute. So something cute. Let me get my box of doom out because I know how much you lot love and think to yourself, crumbs, how does she work in all that chaos? But this is my chaos in my head, so we're all right. So what do we want? What do I want on here? Well, I don't want a little house. I want something really cutie. Let me look. Let me see. I don't want an animal. Let me put that down. Don't want an animal. Well, what have we got? Maybe Christopher. Shall we? Maybe. No. See, this is where I've had my tea, sat down and thought, oh, let's go live. How naughty of me. Yes, I'm looking for... Oh, you have secrets you're not telling... I do have secrets. Well, they're not really secrets. It's just that there's changes ahead. It's all positive. Well, I see it as a positive. Some of you might not. I don't know. But yeah, I'm happy with what I've made my decision for 2025. What happens after that? Well, we don't know. Life is what you make it, isn't it? Right, let me just... Sorry, I'm investigating in my other pot of doom. Hold on. Oh, look. Here's a little cutie, shall we? Oh, shall we see if he'll fit in there? Maybe. Oh, I don't know. So you can't even see who that is who I've picked up. I love it. Hold on. I'll look at the comments in a sec, but let me just try and... Oh, shall we do that? Yes, that might work, actually. Maybe. Oh, dear. Oh, somebody help me out. I don't know. Hi, Michelle. You'll all be messaging me later then. Oh, dear me. What are you like? Well, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say anything. So, you know, it's going to be one of them. So I don't want to say something if I'm not allowed to. Oh, how gorgeous would that be? Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Oh, do you want a fairy? An animal? What do you want? Maybe. Yeah, see, I thought that, Ruth. She's that tiny, though. It's like, shall I? Shan't I? Ah, dear. I just, you know, when you sort of think to yourself, I need to be inspired. Well, I'll tell you what, you might work well. Maybe. I'm just looking at all your comments and stuff, and it's like, oh, I could do a load of bees, actually. Could do the bees. I think you're giving what works. Oh, gosh, I wish. Steph, I wish. Bless you. Oh, I tell you what, little cutie. So you see, the thing is, when I am doing, he might work. When I am doing, I'll tell you in a minute. I'll spit it out. Animals and fairies. When I am doing me bits and well, I guess no, it's definitely a dream. It's definitely a desire. Hedgehogs, yeah, okay. I'm looking. You see, I'm just rambling now. It's no good when you ramble. Well, it is good when you ramble. I mean, we've done Bumble and Hum. Oh, I tell you what, let's... yeah, we'll have a... How about a head? What do I reckon? Let's have a look. I do just love... yeah. Maybe. You see, I do love certain stamps. I think we've all got favourites, haven't we? You know, so it's like, oh, do I, don't I? I mean, I love the witches, to be fair. I love Rory. I love all the dancing fairies. That could be another sort of skipping over the field, but I don't want to do that. The wise owl. She could be blowing a kiss. Oh, that could work. Oh, I'll tell you what. Rabbit. Fairy. What we thinking? What we thinking? Mice. Oh, I was talking about that today with the. I'll tell you what. Let me have a look. Let me dig deep. Hold on then. Let me see where the little tinkers are. Let's have a look then. Let's take them away. We're saying mice. Let me find my little mices out. Mices, mices. Cat, a spider, cuddly toy. This is where you all go, well, these reviewers all knowing where everything was, you'd have found them by now. I probably would have found them by now, but you know. Oh, there we go. Found them. I have found them. There we go. How about that? Yeah, we'll do that one. Jumping for joy. There we go. So I got there in the end. But you're thinking, crumbs, if you knew what you were doing, you wouldn't have these problems. That's all part of the fun though, isn't it? Little chitter chatter before and yeah, mice and music. There we go. Well, we got him now. But I can always do a bit of free. And anyway, for on them ones, it's going to be totally different anyway. So I'm going to pop that there. I've got a bit of I'm going to do it in black. So let's get me some ink. Let's start. Let's do something. Right then, so I'm going to do a fresh squidgy. I'm going to put my other two out the way. Let me just make sure you can see everything okay. Let's bring it down a little bit. There we go. Perfecto. Yeah, everything good for you guys. You can all see everything's all right. Yeah, perfect then. Let me get a little, what's it? There we are. Let's do that in there. Okay. So let's put this down first. So I am going to be using Nocturne Versifying Clay permanent ink on that. Now that is really, it's nice and dry. There's no varnish or anything like that. So that's got your Posca ink on and it's settled into the slate. So I've got no sort of ripples, lumps or bumps. Let me make sure that is nicely covered. So let's have a look. So I want to pop him about there because he's jumping up for joy. And I'm going to hold him down with a little bit of pressure. I challenge you to get them all on there. Oh, challenge. Challenging me to get them all on there. Wow. That's really pretty close up. Is it really? Are you taking the mic? Oh, dear. I don't need just to be a pair of hands sort of thing, you know. It's one of them, isn't it, really? Okay, let's see what we got. Okie dokie. Oh, okay. Not too bad. I can live with that. Right then, so if I'm going to live with that, let's get that sorted first of all. Now you can put your zig pen on. Let's bring me pencils down. I'm going to do a broad. Let me just pop that in the corner. And then all I'm going to do, it's still wet. So I'm just going to get my gaps. And I don't want to go over anything. So I am going to bring it up close and personal, just so you can see and I can see at the same time. There we go. I can't work like that. I have to have it. Isn't it weird? We've all got different ways. I watched people crafting today, all sitting down, all comfortable. I'm thinking, oh, I wish I could work like that, but I just can't. Let me just make sure I'm doing justice where this little lip's missing here. Don't want to invent a little line where we don't need it. Okay. So I'm trying to make sure I'm not making more work for myself, basically. Okay, so I'm just going to dry that off a second. It's all right, Maura. There ain't no such thing as late here. You should know that by now. We just go with it. It's all right. Neither did I, really. So we're in the same boat, Maura. Honestly, don't worry about it. I like the fact that I'm just pop up and surprise you guys. Oh, dear. Oh, I tell you, it was a beautiful place. Plants were really good as well, to be fair. But yeah, nice. It was an interesting drive out. My sat-nav decided to take me the toll roadway, which was fabulous. Especially when I ended up paying, you know, it's one of them. But yeah, we got there anyway. That's the main thing. And it was lovely to see Amanda and the gang. So, yeah, perfecto. Right, okay, so let's dry this off then properly now. Oh dear mate, let's show. Oh, there we go. Popped up. So I mean, you could wash behind your ears. Quick flannel to doodle. It's all good. Or is it like a hand? No, it's not. I was going to say something else then. No, it's not. No, Lisa, shut up. You'd all shout at me then and say, what on earth, Lisa? Now I'm going to keep that out because I just want to put a little bit of something going on around him. Her, him, her, mices, meeces. I don't know. What could it be? Well, we've got a nice pink background. Now I have got a little, now I can just see that just faintly, yeah? I can see there's just those faint little, only little bits here and there. But that could make the difference of moving your ink around and spoiling things, yeah? So I'm just going to blast it a little bit more. So I'm going to it's going to be really nice and basic. So probably a bit of grass. Oh, did you not have a notification, Sylvia? I did put on earlier, see you in 5 minutes, I think I did. I ain't missed much really. All I've done is stuck a mouse on. I've just prepped a bit of wood I've cut out because I've got like a bread mat and a tag and a round thing. And I'm just going to put some stamps on that. I brought some new stamps today. I'm going to try a bit of new ink out as well. But yeah. So all good. So yeah, that to me, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to play around with that now. So let's have a play. Now then, what am I going to use? I'm going to do, let me get me, right, I am going to use, let me get my old, I'm going to get my old VersaFine Clair for starters. Let me just put that wire out the way. I end up having my eyeball out. Now, old pad. Now, this is the one I normally use for wording. It's going to give me enough. I haven't managed to get any slack. Oh, okay. I think this heart is made of mate board. I saw I need to call Dibs 4 times today. Oh, bless her. So the heart was just on what's it called? Just like some well, it wasn't plywood. It was like balsa wood, that sort of thing. But again, it just depends on what you've got at the end of it. I mean, slate, I mean, this is obviously a piece of slate, but like this is 3-4 mil wood. You can use like a backing board. You can use cardboard. There's loads of different things you can use, really, one of them. So yeah, anyway, Silver, I've called dibs for you anyway. Oh, bless you. So anyway, it's good to have you back. That's the main thing, Miss Sweet. And we hope all's well your end that needs to be. So that's the main thing anyway, yeah? So, right, I'm just lightly brushing that dark, just to pull it in, round, up, down, sideways, backwards, whatever floats your boat. And then I'm just going to, like I say, I'm very, very easy peasy. Just going to put a little bit, oh, nearly knocked the water over. Probably going to use that and the smaller. Why not? Do you know something? I think this little cute, let me just get my little cutie, holdy, honey. Let me find them. Where's my little mushrooms? See them here again. Oh, I want the bubbles. The bubbles will go in for that other bit, You're very welcome, Sylvia. It's very much goes out to you, my darling. We all look after each other in this group, and that's what it's all about. Sharing's caring, and support when it's needed. So here we go. Right, there you go. Mushies. Right, I've got my little mushrooms. I just fancy it. I haven't had a mushroom for ages. So yeah. So things will change at the start of the year. Pardon me. What can I say? It's going to be one of them, isn't it? For me personally, I've had to make decisions, and I've stuck to those decisions, rightly or wrongly. I'm looking forward to a new adventure. And obviously I will post accordingly once I'm allowed to. Once something's been said and done, then yay, you'll all know. So I am just going to use, so this is like, I don't know, this is like some sort of nail thing, but I'm just going to put a bit of ink on the end of it, and I'm just going to, so you always think about the stuff that you've got. Fabulous. There you go. Look at that. That's just given me quite a nice little thing there for my mushrooms. And what I don't like, I'm just going to put a bit more ink on, and I'm just going to add just where it doesn't look dark enough for me. Okay, so, and then here I am just going to just add a little bit of depth. I know we've got mushroom there, but I just want that little bit of depth. So we've now going with some little bit. I think it's for putting glue. It could be, you know. I think, to be fair, I know that there's a certain site that sells them, like with all the nail stuff. You know, if you do all fancy nails and things like that, and that you've got all different sizes with these. But yeah, I mean, it could be for anything, if I'm honest. But you could even put it up your nostril, pull your brain out if you needed to. You know, yeah, I ain't going to do it now because it's got black ink on there. But you know, I'm just putting it out there. Why not? You know, why ever not? So let's have a look. So we've got some cute. I quite like in the background we've got there. I am gonna add some of my trusty, as you do. And I am actually going to pop it on because it's relatively flat. I'm going to try it, and if it don't work, it's dead easy. I can just manipulate it and decide to do something else with it. Right then, we've only got a bit of ink, so that's my older pad. So I'm just going to just have a little. Oh, it's gone on quite nice actually. I'm impressed. Okay, yep. There we go. Perfecto. Bit up here maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, perfect. Don't need to do too OTT with that because it's only a small heart as such. Well, it's not actually. It's a decent. Well, it's a smaller heart. The other one that I done yesterday, that is still drying with polyurethane on. So unfortunately, I'll show you that tomorrow because I will be on tomorrow. I don't know what time. Oh dear. I'll post something up and say live at whatever time. It just depends on what I've got to do in the morning and stuff like that. You know, we all got lives and stuff like that, but I appreciate you sort of bearing with me at the moment. I really do. So all I'm going to do there is now just bring that back in if need be, which is fine to me. It's all right. There'll be catch up anyway, so it's no problem, sweetheart. I don't expect you all to be here. We've all got lives, bless your cottons. It's just nice when you do show up. I wasn't expecting anybody to show up tonight, if I'm honest. It's a Saturday night. I'm quite sure many of folk have got things to do. I quite like the depth on that bottom peeking out to something nice. So I'm going to just put some splats on. I'm going to keep that out. You know, the cauldron bubbles. I'm going to use that to go with the bubbles that are in that new stamp. So first things first, let me put some splats on. Now, I'm just going to put white. Let me just get the other white. There we go. So I have just got the smaller, the 1M, just normal white, number 1. Yes, it's working. So I'm just going to get that out of the way, get my larger brush. There we go. And I'm just going to add just nothing too major, just so it heights that top bit. And I'm going to make sure the splatters come around the side as well. Music notes, maybe. Let's let it dry. I could always add some at the top, just with a little one. I quite like that though. But yeah, I could just put a couple in there. Let me blast it. Hold on. Just for you. Let me get. That would help, wouldn't it? So right here, I'm looking at the damn thing. Sometimes I wonder if ever I go out on my own, if I'd ever come back in one piece. I'll just lose the plot. Honestly. I'm going to have a look. I've got probably number 4. I don't want it too thick, so I'm going to look at a number 4. And that's on the Pigma Micron Archival. I do like these, to be honest. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's going to go. Right then, excuse me if my head comes into view. It's only because I'm trying to concentrate or do something that looks like a concentrative sort of thing. I'm going to just do maybe like a semi-quaver sort of thing. Let's have a little one up here. There we go. I used to be quite good at doing treble clefs back in the day. Haven't done any for ages, though. I don't want to start doing squiggles and it sort of looks a bit like, what on earth are you doing, Lisa, sort of moment. No. I have got the odd blob of white there, which I don't mind just taking just them a little bits of away. And I'm going to do it so it looks like we've got a couple going off into the background, just very lightly. There we go. So there you are, little diddly doodahs. And now you see, for that, for me, I'm gonna let me just get. So I've got the last dregs of my Stardust. Last dregs. This is getting like shocking now. Gosh, I used to be good walking. Used to be good at walking. Oh, bless you. Oh, I'm now. It's one of them now. Right, let's have it. Oh, yeah, we've still got some in there. So let me just put a little bit of glitter on this, because tomorrow I'll varnish this. Well, I might varnish it later if I get a chance. Now that brings to life that beautiful yellow pink underneath, that undertone. Why not? So now we've got that lovely bit of glitter. Now, you haven't got to add glitter if you don't want to. It's one of them. But, you know, if you can add something that heightens something or gives a little bit of satisfaction to the eye, do that, whether it's a foil, glue, whatever. It's your interpretation. I'm just giving you an idea, basically. So there you go. So he's now got those lovely notes and all that glitter. How pretty is that? Well, it's no fun when you can't get to where you need to get to. You can't walk. You can't be able-bodied in the way that you used to. So I feel for you there, girls. Really do. I'm going to put that over here. Yeah, he's pretty. He's got his little music notes and he's got his little twinkles. And then we've just got, that's going to look lovely when it's varnished, that is. And then we're going to put ourselves a nice little grommet in there. And then a nice bow and all that. And that'll be a beautiful gift for somebody, that would. Right then, so messy hands. Let's see what we can get up to now. Let me just try and wipe a bit of this acrylic paint off me. Okay, so as I said, I went over to Annette's Crafty Corner today and I purchased some of the Andy Skinner bits and bobs. So I'm going to do something with a bubble bath, but aren't they gorgeous? So now I have got, now as he is of a decent size. Oh, is he going to be too big? Let's have a look. I might have to alter the stamp here. Oh, well, you've got to listen to your body, I'm afraid to say, Steph. And it's frustrating when we have to do things like that, I know. But that's the way of the world, I'm afraid to say, when we're a bit conked out. And we have to, you know, behave ourselves. So I'm going to pop him there because he's going to fit. Wash your worries away. Oh, now this is going to be very interesting. I am going to use, let me just pop that off. So I'm going to use a plate on this. Goodness me, I'm being all good. I'm using a plate. I'm going to pop down, as we've got acrylic underneath, I'm going to pop down some Black Nocturne as my initial. Now then, now this is the thing now. Do I do it straight off the cuff on, or do I use rubber stamps? Give so much. They do, you know, but I can't flipping see what I'm doing. That's the only downside, and that's why I like the others. That's the only reason I can honestly say. But hey ho, let's play anyway. If not, I've got a stamp here, which I'm quite able to sort of follow a couple of lines if something doesn't print. So this is going to be its first print. Plenty of ink on. Probably too much, but there you go. just being mindful of where everything is in my head. So, stamp on paper before. Nah, I'm going to go for it, sod it. It's all good fun then, isn't it? Then I'm going to say, I wish I'd have listened to you now. What do you reckon? But it's all right. I ain't shy. I just like to just really go for it. Because I can paint over it. So don't worry. I don't like rubber. No, well, it's not. Do you know something? It's not everyone's cup of tea. I mean, I've got some of the Stampscapes, and yes, there's some amazing detail in them, but it's just, they've just, I don't know. We'll leave that one there. Just puts me off sometimes. Ooh, yes, I like it. Okay, perfecto. So I'm on wood, don't forget. So you ain't going to never get a clear paint. So yes, when you do go on, bless you, when you do go on, obviously you're going to have an absolute, oh, look at that, perfect. And that's on second print. I can rip that off and stick that in. But yeah, so, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Me like. So, now then, what the reason why I said about the bubbles, because like, obviously, with those little Lavinia bubbles, I think they'll go quite well in places. So we're going to play around with that. Let me just see, I'm being really nice. I'm even cleaning. Gosh, wonders will never cease. It won't last long, as you know. But let me just pop that on there. There we go. Look at that. Not too bad, actually. I was quite half impressed with myself then. Yeah, that'll do. There you go. Sorted. Now, there is obviously some word in there as well. Just let me just... Let's have a play around with the background first. And then we can see. Now, it's stamped well, means it's on wood. Because obviously I've got grain in. You can roughly see the grain. Let me just bring that up a little bit. So, yeah. So, you can see the grain of the wood. But, yeah. So, this is like... I'd probably say it's about 4mm, if I'm honest with you. 3-4mm wood. I've just cut out that block. I want to put some colour on it now and play around. So, we will let our little mouse sit and that. Hi, Kathleen. I've just seen you pop on. Hope you're well. So yeah, that will lovely dry sit there. I'm going to put him in the corner just so I can see him. Bless. Hello, little. I like all the twinkles. I'm getting very twinkly in my old age. I don't know why. Okay, so what we're going to do here now, we've got some water, so there's got to be some blues in this piece. So let me look now then. So I brought the set. So let's have a look at the blues. Blues, greys. Let me see. Green. Oh, that's a nice one. So I'm very much in the thought of we've got Mr. Bot. We've got bubbles. So I'm going to get the bathtub and the water first. I'm going to put some water down. So I am going to have a look. And I'm going to use my plate, or I'm going to try this first, I think, just for a little bit, just because I can. Let's have a look. So I'm just going to put a dab on here. That's probably way too much. So you can see now, all I've done is put a blob on, yeah. And I am going to just get, oh, I tell you, that looks a nice one. What's this one? Slowberry. Okay. Oh, that's rich. Wow. Okay, fab. So I've done that one and that one. Did I use that one first? I don't know, but we're going to put that down as well. I might have. Yes, I think I did. See, I'm even losing the plot with my colours. Oh, well, hurt you. Right, I do. Is this? Let me see. Linen. Oh, hello. I like the look of that already. Okay, let me just put that there. So this is the thing now. I'll end up with a whole colour batch on here. It's easy done when you're starting to do things. Right, let me just pop the pop that in there. There you go, my little man. In you go. Let's pop you in. There you are. Right, then let's whack them out of the way. So let me get a brush. Right, number 4. I'm going to put a small. I am actually going to put a small amount of water on here. Now, I've not used the inks apart from what I've done earlier. And what I've done earlier with Amanda was I just played around, to be fair. Oh, hello. Wow, that's very rich. Wow. I'm just going to take that down, just where the shadowing is. Wow. Yep. Love it. Right, now I do want to just clear off. Just going to put some of that water on it now and move it. So if you don't want a harsh, if you're going for like your industrial look, then you would probably want a bit of grey into that. I'm quite happy to say at the minute, with that water blending through, that is actually moving the black ink as well, because that's not dry at all. So yeah, very swish. We like that. Sorry if we've got a little bit of a light. Let me just pull that down a bit. There you go. Right then, so now we've got that blue in there, but I'm just gonna just play around with that colour a little bit. And the reason why I want to just play around with the colour is I just want to bring it down, just so it looks like we've got a bit of that overflow, because that's what it's showing me, is overflowing. And I'm just going to put a bit more water on my brush. And again, it's your interpretation of what you're seeing. There is no right or wrong. As I say, there's no rhyme nor reason. You put what you like on there. You can have it as quite harsh if you wanted to. I've just seen comments. I'll put my head up in a minute. Hold on. Let's have a look. Are the inks water-based? Yes, they are. Water-based inks in nice big letters. Inkology, yes. Inkology, big letter. Water-based ink, big letter. Andy Skinner. All the information on the back. Don't drink it. Don't put it in your eyeballs. You know, all the usual. I'm only joking, by the way. That isn't what it says. But yeah, that's it there. But yeah, so it moves lovely. Even if it was permanent, it'd be moving, because until it's dry, it moves. Plain and simple. So don't ever be shy. Eyeshadow. Yeah, definitely some eyeshadow. Crumbs. You're joking, mate? We can't do things like this without eyeshadow. Right then, okay then. We can all wait there. I'll tell you what, let's do a couple of drops. Because I want to be adventurous. I want to be really naughty. Let's have a look. Why not? Yes, they're beautiful inks. Absolutely. So here we go. Let's be really crazy. I need more water, I think, definitely. Let me get a tissue. Let's have a look. So this is my baby wipe, which is in the corner. And I just want, oh yeah, okay. Let me just so the ink can go down. You can also move it around nicely. Oh yeah, sort of like a bubbly look now. So what's that? Oh, I tell you what, hey, we'll put some we'll put some of that polish on. I invented as I go, you know. Trust me. You need to stop retracting. I love it. So it's on a baby wipe. The ink is still going strong. Wow. Love it. So we've now got a really good sort of bubbly-esque effect. Oh, I just wanted to play. That's all it was. Plain and simple. Right then, what's this colour? Let's have a look. Mushroom. I can't spell. That's all right. Neither can I. God, join the queue. There's no problem with that. I can't spell full stop, end of story. I can spell full stop. Only if you're lucky. Don't know about the end of story bit. Right, so what we got here? Let's try this one. Let's have a look. Let's put him on. Oh wow, that's definitely a colour. Let's put some in the air. Yeah, let's put that in there. So okay, let's see what we got there. I'm just, you know, like I just want to play around with everything now, sort of thing. So I'm sorry if we get a bit like, oh crumbs, what's she doing and all that. It will happen, by the way. I will go off on a tangent. You know me by now, folks. I'm just going to move me. Yeah, that's it. Bit of yeah, perfect. And I'm just going to draw some of that back in. Just some of that shadowing. Why not? Love it. Now I'm curious now because I want movement out of the actual picture. Why? I don't know. I just feel that it's got to expand. I like it when we have sort of off the cuff. You know, when you sort of go off tangent and it goes here and there. It goes with the bubble effect. It goes with the movement of the ink. To me, never be shy to sort of... See, for me, I'm just playing around, definitely. Now then, let me just see what else we've got in here. Let me look. So... Let's have a play around. I want something glittery and shimmery, and let's have a look what we got. What we got here? No, not that one. What's that one? No. Oh, maybe this one. Let's have a look. Yep. So Amanda says these are good to use with this, so I'm going to try it, courtesy of Amanda's recommendation. So I'm going to go with the blue. So these are Gansey Tambe, and I am just going to put down the opal blue part where we've got a couple of little bubbly moments going on. And yep, you are quite right. Yeah, definitely. How fabulous. Now I want to actually splatter that around, if I'm honest. I'm just going to pop a little bit of ink on this now just to splatter. Is it going to go? Maybe not. No, not yet. It will do in a minute. Let's just pop some in here, I'm thinking. Yeah. Now the reason why I'm doing this is just for the sake of the water, the bubbles, because you've got that gorgeous shimmer. And again, I ain't too shy to move things around with my finger. So yeah, we've definitely got shimmery bubbles. I just want to put a little bit more oomph in him. So yes, that definitely is a workable one. Missy, perfecto. Which of the paints are those? Sorry, I'm naughty, Lisa. Gansey Tambe Opal. So that gives you your shimmer and your niceties. I'll put them there just in case. Beg your pardon. Sorry, I do go off like that. Apologies. You are allowed to shout at me. Feel free. I take it fully on the chin. Right, I want to put some more depth into this piece now. So let's have a look. So we've got some nice blues. I want to put this darker blue in. Let me just pop that back over here. I think that was here. I think. Oh, crumbs, that was a blob and a half. I'll tell you what, if this is how strong these inks are, they're going to last you forever. That is a definite. Just because of just how the ink is moving and how it's, wow, it's amazing, if I'm honest with you. Absolutely. Yeah, I just want to put a few. Oh, nice. Right, so I'm putting a few splatters up there, but I'm just going to spray a bit of water as well. Why not? Oh, yeah. So I'm now looking to see how well... I'm just terrible. I like to see how well the ink moves around, if I'm honest with you. And I'm telling you, I ain't faulting this stuff at all. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let me just take the richness of that colour out. And again, don't be shy to move, because you've got to think of water is movement. Water, you know, it's fluid. There's always going to be movement. There's always going to be a shadow. So don't be shy to actually complement your work in whatever way you want it. I'm liking the way this is going up here. I want some purple. We got like a purple colouring with it. We have, yes, and a bit of pink. Oh, hello, look at these two beauties. Oh, crumbs, I'm in heaven here. I'm just gonna blob it straight on. I'm brave, aren't I? Oh, wow, look at that. And the purple. Oh, I don't know what I shake it for. You know when you get so used to shaking. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm just going to have to touch it here and there. Naughty Lisa. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, wow. Okay, let's get some water on a brush and move this ink around. Sorry about the noise. Oh, yes. So I'm thinking to myself, well, that was quite a heavy blob, but you know something, it's actually given me a really nice bit of movement there. I'm just going to put some water on this. So again, don't be shy. Now, it's wood. I'm on wood, so I can absolutely go, oh, look at that. Oh, I like that. Oh, I tell you what, this is getting better by the second, this is. I'm just going to have to, let me just squirt a bit of, yeah, okay. Oh, crumbs. Let me move that around. Wow, look at that. Oh, sorry, folks. You're doing like a bit of a first with me. I'm just trying out the ink. Oh, yes. I'm loving that. Look at the colours on that. Crumbs. Sad in time. Do you know something? I've got the paints are gorgeous, Kathleen. You need to get some. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to dab off a little bit there. I mean, look at the intensity of that. And I bet you, yeah, I can still move that colour around elsewhere. So that's, you know, some of that is absolutely perfect for me, being able to move things around. Now, I'm just wondering, I'm curious now whether I can bleach things out. So, you know me and experimentals. Let me just see, you know, some, I think. Oh, yay. Okay, so until it's dry and it's on there and it's done and dusted, we have movable. Oh, I love it. Okay, let me dry off and then I can re-ink in there. So, yeah, the Ganzi-Tambe, I've got the full set, if I'm honest with you. I'm terrible. However, they are all fabulous in their own rights. Different ways, totally. So, again, it's whatever you're looking for in that paint. The movement on it is fantastic. I'm absolutely loving the way this has gone on here. The way, look, it's meant to look a bit. Oh gosh, yeah, definitely, Steph, definitely. But like, not everybody, you know, it can afford. They have to wait whether Christmases, birthdays, etc., etc. You know, but yeah, they are definitely an investment, and they're definitely worth it because they last well as well. I'll let that settle there and dry. I don't move them around or anything like that. But the paint itself, now I've put the Ganzi-Tambe here, so you can see how you've got that sort of that bubbly effect. Let's sort him out now. We've got to do him. Got right. What colour? Let me see. Hold on. Let's investigate. So I've got red. There's pinks. Oh, it's nice. Brown, greens. Wow. Oh, I don't know which to do. Oh, I don't know. That looks a nice one. What's this one? French mustard. London brick. Oh, crumbs. Gosh. Well, let's put a bit on here. Well, we'll just investigate. These inks will definitely last a long time, because if all you're doing is putting on here, yes, doing my rusty cut. I have, look at that, we're on the same length there, so we're on the same length. I've lost my brush there. I got it. We're on the same one. Let's rust him up. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's got a lovely goldish shimmer to him. He has. Absolutely fabulous. Oh, do you know something? I might even have to, that's it, pop him a little bit here, a little bit there. Obviously the colour's getting lighter as I'm putting it on. So therefore, if I added a darker balance, so we've got this, which is coffee bean. Nice. I like the names too. I'm going to put that next. I don't need a lot, and I don't want to overpower. So that's a bit of coffee bean there. So smidging on my brush, as you saw, and all I want to do is just give it that little bit of depth there. Let me just put a bit of water on my brush now. Oh, I tell you what, the water looks gorgeous. Gosh, I know I am going to colour him in, but then I can sort of dab him off as well. So let me just take that colour through. Yeah, very liking that. Very. Lisa likes lotsy. Okay, cool. Now I just want that darker. Oh, tell you what's this one? London. Oh, so let me have a look at this London brick a minute. I like the look of it already. Oh, crumbs, that's gone into the water. Sugar me timbers. I could sit here all night. Well, you do realise that, people. Oh, that's nice. Yes. Because he's definitely rusting out, isn't he? Beans he's sitting in the water like that. I don't think he realises. But it's okay. We'll play the game with him. Bless his little cottons. Right, now I do need to actually bring together what we're going to... I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's have a what colour. I'm going to use one of the greens. That's a nice green. What's that one? Olive grow. Do you know something? I don't know what it is. They're very vibrant colours. They're gorgeous. Me and olives... The colour green. I love green. Green is literally becoming a very fast favourite colour. However, I'm just going to bring these greens on here. The amount of depth you can get with greens is like, woo, very nice. And I just want to edge it out. I just want to do a different colour just so you can, for one, I can see the colours and how vibrant they are. But then secondly, I just want to sort of do it, not like a mould colour, but just play around with the colours. In fact, I am going to actually just put a little bit of green just on there, because although we've got the water spilling over, we could quite easily have a bit of algae or a bit of rusty moss sort of effect going through it. Perfect. Love it. Oh, very vibrant. I'm loving this part. And all I've done was splodge, as well you saw, obviously. Here, I might want a bit more of something going on. I might just put a little bit of this rusty colour in just as sort of a shadow effect. Because he's in there, bless him, rusting nicely, as you do. There's always going to be a little bit of, like just a bit of shadow, just moving around. But because we've got that Gansey, it'll just move just nicely for us, really. Okay, perfect. Let's just put a little bit here and there. Okay, so now I'm gonna, let me just see how, not that. Just gonna see if my white will go on this wood. Let me just blow. Let me dry it. Goodness me. Put my dentures in a minute. Right, I'm just going to put that out the way. So Gansey Tambi, the opals. So that's what we played about on there. That's dried quite well. Let me just bring his eye together now. So let me just see. Yeah, do you know something? It'll go on slightly. I just want to bring a little bit of white. That's better. Yeah. Could even look like he's shedding a tear or two, isn't it? No, not long. Is that the broad? Yeah, Uniball broad. I just want to pull his little eye. This might be where I start falling in love with stuff here. Bless him. Let's have a little look at you. I suppose this is the thing there. You connect with what you work with. I like to feel a connection. And I suppose this is where I've always said I've never sort of connected. However, that could quite rapidly change. I think he's quite a little soul, isn't he? Bless. Okay, right then. So I'm not going to put any more black work down there. Let me just say, oh, I missed that then. What's that? Bubbles are the same colour as I. Well, you know how it goes. If you got to go, you got to go. Hey? Trust Sylvia to be there, hey? With that thought. Poor little devil. It's all right, mate. If you got to go, you got to go. That's what you're in the bath for, isn't it, sweet? Hey, there we go. So if I'd done it a darker brown, then we'd probably be on the same wavelength then. So, what am I going to put there? I'll tell you what. Let me grab me sparkly pens. Hold on then. Goodness me, I'm proper going for it here, ain't I? So I've got some Signo sparkly. Oh, I can tell we've got pink. Let's see if the pink will go on. So we've got a bit of pink glitter, just because we've got this pink up here. Let's just be mindful of the reflection now, because we've got Sylvia thinking he's done something else in the bath. Which, hey ho, I mean, you never know how he might have done, to be fair, you know. I mean, we wouldn't want to wish that on anybody, would we? Especially if he was just, you know, getting ready for a date or something. I need some blue down there, so let's have a look. Sparkly blue, is this a sparkly blue? Yeah, it looks like he's got a bit of sparkle in there for me. Let's have a look. Perfecto. Okay, there we go. Bit of a bubble. Let's add a bit of water now. Let's have a bit of sparkle here and there. Now, until it's dry, as I always say, you can move things around. So if you don't want harsh, sparkly lines, move them. If you don't mind them, leave them. Dead simple, really. I'm just going to add a little bit more of movement here, because I can just see where you got your little drips and things. So yeah, let's have a look. Let's move it along. And as I'm just playing around with that, I do want to just do a little bit of a white, because when you've got ripples, you need to have a ripple effect. Let's do it properly. If you're going to do something, you do it properly, ain't it, people? Well, we've actually got this pen to work. I'm just going to do a couple of little highlights in areas. But yeah, let's just put that along here. I quite like that now. There we go. So let's just mix that in there. That's nice. Yeah. Right, let me just take that off that. Let me get my brush. Now, I'm not putting any water on it. I am just moving things around just a little bit. Like I say, you've got that colour at the top. There's got to be reflection to just bring out that somewhere. So where I've got this glitter now, I'm moving that around. I haven't put any additionals in or anything like that. So there we go. Now, I have gone a bit OTT, as you can probably tell. First play with the colour and that. My next play will be a lot lighter. So, it looks quite cute. I mean, you could put a nice sentiment on the top, put a pretty bow on it. That would make a nice gift for somebody, even somebody's bathroom, you know. Easy done. I'm going to wipe this off, because I'm going to, for one, I'll forget what colour it is then. I probably think it's something else, and just wipe it off, and it'll end up disastrous. Yep, colouring his eyes in, I've made him pop. Beautiful. So I'm going to let that dry. Let's move him over with Mr. Mousy. Mousy. Let's put him over there. Let's shift him over there. Movie. So I'm going to put him over there. So I've got these two left now. Let me just get something popped onto them very quickly. Right then, okay. Now I'm curious to see what the colours are like. So I'm going to just put colour straight on. Okay. So again, you might not want a stamp. You might just want to, I didn't even use my little bubble stamp. See, I got that out. Maybe we'll leave it there. Okay, so we've got pinks. I like this. Oh, let's have that light blue. So this is what we're looking at. So let's have a look. Oh, I tell you what, we got. Oh, let's see what we got here. Right, let's try this colour. So I want to put some water, some colours on here. And then I want to see what it's like to stamp on. So let's have a, so I've got 2 blobs of that, which is, what's this colour? Raspberry Ripple. Nice. Dark, isn't it? But hey, let's have a look. And then I'm going to put, I'll just do that. And this one is fuchsia. Very nice. And we're going to go into the purple now. Oh, the purple's to die for. That's a very strong colour, so I'm not going to put, well, I've put too much on already. Plum pie. And then turquoise. I do like this turquoise blue. I must admit, I'm going to be saying that I'm thinking that is one of my favourite colours. Now, I am going to squirt a bit of water on it. And, oh yay. And I want to play around with it. Move it around a bit. Oh, look at that. Wow. Yes. Let's move that in. Okay, cool. Let me dry it off. Let's see what we got. I want to see if we can stamp on it. Because how easy would that be then, as that's your background? It's like, ta-da! So I'm just going to dab off just where there's a little bit of water there. I don't want to take too much of the interest. I mean, look at that. I mean, I can go back on that quite easily. That's still usable. Yeah, loving that. Look at those colours on there. Beautiful. In fact, have we got like a yellow? Oh, there I am. Look at that. Hold on. Marigold. I want to put a yellow on it. Oh, crumbs then. Let's have a look at that one. Hold on, people. Let me just put some more water on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Let's move them around. Yeah. Okay, let's get that blasted off. It's a gorgeous little thing, isn't it? Now, I like the way that we've got the water, well, the ink, has moved the colour and then moved the ink off as well. So I'm really liking the way that that looks. So, I mean, these are really cute, you know, emergency gifts. So if somebody knocks my door now and I forgot about them, I've got an emergency gift now. Yeah, that's dry. I'm happy with that. No problem there. Okay, let's put that there. Let me see what I can stamp on that. So let's pop now. I ain't gonna be able to get the 2 lovers on there. However, I might just be able to get one of the little devils on. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can get the one on at least. Yes, I think so. Do you know, so I might be able to get them sort of together. That might be interesting to do. What do you reckon? Let's see let's have a look. Let's see. Here we go. Let me just have a look. There we go. Let's have a look. Be interesting to what I sort of put together on as a card, actually. I'm intriguing myself now. Let me get me decent pad. Okay, I'm going to go down the middle. There we go. I'm going to see what we can actually get on that oval part. So I'm going to try and think to myself, well, I'm just going to go for it because I don't even know what's under it. And I think this is what puts people off with rubber stamps, because I have now just guessed randomly where this is going to be. But either way, I can quite easily put a hole in, and this is a beautiful little gift tag. If I want to follow it up, oh, look at that. So if I wanted to follow this up with a card, perfect, yeah. Right, let me just wipe this off with my damp. There we go. Good, Lisa, look at that. You're all proud of me today. Let's pop that on there. I suppose it's the only problem when you have new stamps. It's like, oh, I want to play with them all. I want to do everything. And then it's like, oh, what do we do now? that's where I just love to just create, really. Just have a mad one, as you do. Okay, that's that done. Let's put that over there. Right, so I want to see if we can bleach these out now. So where's my bleach gone? Here we go. Right, so as always, please be mindful of the smells, etc., etc. I don't even know if this is going to work, so let's have a look. So yeah. Yep, it's working. Okay, let me get myself a little bit of what's it. So as I say, if you have breathing problems, have any issues at all, you do not do this unless it's well ventilated, or just don't do it, full stop, end of story. You can use other products which give the same. I think Milton is one of them. Again, it's your choice. So I'm not telling you what to do or what not to do. At the end of the day, I want to make sure you're healthy, you're well looked after, and you're not doing anything that's putting you in danger. Simple as. Let me just take that off there. There we go. So at least doing this, you can then add a different colour on if you wanted to. You might find that you actually want to keep it with it being plain and just go over little bits. But do you know something? I'm actually quite liking this effect. Now already in my head, I'm thinking about a card. So yeah. So for me now, all I'd do with that is get myself... let's have a look. I need to bob that through. I don't know. There's always something, isn't there, with me? Shocking. Right, let's pop a... what's it about there, I think? What is the bleach in your jar at the bottom, Lisa? It's bleach. Let me just put the lid on. So it's an old Hartley's jam. It's just bleach and water, and I've done it half and half. So there's about an inch. So I've done half an inch of bleach blobbed in, and then half an inch of water, and it is as simple as that. There is nothing fancy. There's no secret weapon. That's just how it is. Right, let me just whack a little, whatever these are called. I never remember what these are called. It's one of them, really. They're just a little fancy thing that goes in. Purple, I think, will complement the piece. What do you reckon? Let's have a look. Well, have I got like a pinky colour? Maybe. Oh, look at this one. Oh, look at that. Looks like ice cube, yeah. Well, look at that. That's a pretty one, isn't it? Maybe not, but do you know something? Why not? So crumbs, let's just go for it. Okay, so I've got mine set as then it was bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Right, I'm just going to gently, nothing too major. That's it, perfect. So that's done and dusted nicely. So there we go. I've got a gift tag, wooden, something totally different. You ain't going to see that in Marks and Spencer's, are you? Well, you might do, but not that particular one because I've just made it. So there you go. So there you are. We made a little tag. That's to go with our wrapping, so we can wrap that up. Look at him. Do you know something? I just need to put some more white on his eyes. It looks like he's just like he's gonna cry or something. I just need slightly lightly got a little bit of oil. Do you know? He's just oh, he split up with his missus. We've had a row. It's Christmas. You know, it's like he's reminiscing. I love it. Look at that. Oh, bless. I think that's really cute, actually. You could quite easily just, pop a bit of gold around the edge there. Really go to town. Have a nice bow on that. Yeah, that you could hang that in your bathroom. I'd seal it, obviously, first. Now, you can seal it with a variety of different varnishes. I use a polyurethane because that's just what I like to use. But that's just me. Right, I've got one last thing. Let's quickly, time. Let's have a look. Right, so if I'm using the other one, we've got a bit of a bench. Oh, now this stamp will always remind me of Amanda now. That's just down to the fact that she collared me into this. So I want to put him there. Okay, so let's pop him there then. Thought you were going to add some. Well, I will do in a minute. Let me do all of them. Hold on. All together. Do you know something? Well, actually, remind me to put gold on that one. Just remind me. I want a different colour on that one, and this one's going to have a green on. I'm thinking greens on this one. I don't know why, but I'm just thinking green. I've got a green head on there. Right, so I'm gonna stamp him in black, Versifying Clay. I'm not too sure how much he's gonna go on. So I'm just gonna be thinking least, let's just try and get that on at least, because he's gorgeous. So let me move my brush. I love the fact that I'm just so messy. It's shocking, isn't it? Now, do I go that way? No, I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, chicken in tie. Right, let's just I want him there. There we go. Okay, so a little bit of pressure. While he's there, let me get the gilding, gliding, whatever polish. My eyeshadow. Let me get my eyeshadow kit out. Let me leave that there. So I want that colour. Oh, purple. Oh, yay. And that. Why not? Okay. I've got a selection. There we go. Oh, crumbs. That sounded heavy then. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see it. Let's have a look. There we go. Right. Oh, look at that. OMG. Amanda's got a lot to answer for. That is all I am going to say. Wow. Oh, look. I'm quite in love. I think you're falling to bits. That you're going to... She's going for it, bless her. You be yourself here. I can never spell. I can never talk right. And I don't care. You know? So, it's one of them. You just be yourself. Put whatever you like doing. Talk to whoever you like. Do whatever. And that goes for all of you, you know, at the end of the day. There's no judgment here. Just be you. Best way to be in life. Can't be dealing with silliness. Not at our ages. We left the playgrounds a long time ago. Well, I did anyway, and I have no intention of going back there. Trust me. So, there we go. Right then, so this is our little guy here. Oh, I'm just in love with that. Sugary doodah. Ah, dear me. I never bother with having my eyes tested. It's the worst thing you can ever do. Now, it's whether or not I just play around with what's there or I put a background on. But I do like the look of, what's this? Mushroom. Oh, it's going to have to be, isn't it? Mushroom, and then we've got some bits and pieces to put on. Let me just, oh, that looks a bit, that looks a bit, let me just play around. Hold on. Oh, no, okay, there we are. Forget that lace, it ain't going to work. Let's just put that there. Right, so that's mushroom. I don't know, so I don't even know how many colours were in this. We're in the pack. I just said I'll have the set. There's a fair few. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful colour. Oh, dear. I knew this would happen. Just a hint. We don't need much. Perfect. Oh, crumbs. Oh, my neck. That's a listing off. That is, girl. Bless ya. This is where we all support each other and, you know, all the rest of it. I need a bit of colour on the bench, if I'm honest with you. Let's have a... Right, where's my mushroom? What colour could we do? Where's the brown? Right, coffee bean. That was a bit of a darker colour. But I'm going to do that because then I'm going to add a little bit of something else. So let's just put that there. I wonder how long these are going to last me. Crumbs. Oh, dear. Right, I just want to put a little bit of brown just to... Oh, there's even a leaf there. See, you start pulling out little bits of imagery. It's surprising what you can see from it. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Let's just put that leg in there. I just want to just put that dark shadow. Yeah. Shall we have... Oh, crumbs. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Do you know something? There's so many horrible things out there, what we all deal with. You know, I don't wish anything on anybody, guys, you know. And I hope, obviously, with the new year ahead, that whether it's medication or, you know, things that you don't see, but they're so very, you know, dear, dear. Yeah. Some horrible stuff out there, what people have to deal with. I feel for you guys, totally. Really do. Right then, look, I got my eyeshadow. Okay, Kathleen. Oh, bless. There we go. Oh, see, this is what I love about you guys. It's just feeling the love. Right, so I call this my eyeshadow, basically. It obviously isn't eyeshadow, but when it's on my finger, it looks like I'm just going to go and slap it on for like an 80s night up the road or something, you know. So, do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Good. Glad you do. Right then, so let's just put a little bit of something on this. Especially, if, you know, I mean, I love the fact that we've got the shimmers, yeah? We're going to have a bit of shimmer. Let's just pop it up a little bit. Let's pop it up. Why not? Oh. See, crafters are just the best. Right, I just want to see if this is going to do anything like with regards to some sort of movement or maybe. Yes. Oh, okay, yeah, we got movement. We got movement. Okay, let me just, yeah. Okay, so if I did a little bit of water, might as well paint with it as well, while we're at it, haven't we? So I just want a messy background, just to add with the vibes of everything. So it's whether you want to go really messy or you want to be quite nicey. Your call at the end of the day. I quite like that though. You can colour your bird seed in if you need to. Let me just take that colour out a little bit. So anywhere where you've got a bit of a blob, move it along. Oh, positive attitude got me through cancer. At the end of the day, I'm still here. I'll call myself a cockroach, just can't get rid of me. I'm surprised you can... Well, this is what it's all about. I'll try anything, me, you know that. But yeah, we're painting with it. Remember, you squirt away. Save it for another day. There we go. Right then, so purple. And I got this eyeshadow now. We're going to go... Let me just wipe my finger. Otherwise, we're going to be mixing colours and we can't be doing that. God forbid. Hold on. Otherwise, you'd have a really weird-looking eyeshadow then, wouldn't you? You'd have really weird-looking eyes. So, yes, we can paint with it. We can do all sorts with it. Let's see. Oh, hello. Oh, I'll tell you what. It's ever such a rich colour. Ever such a rich colour that is. But that's what we like. Let's have a bit of shimmer on it. Let's have a bit of something. Why not? There we go. All I'm doing is edging that round. Now, if you really want to play the game, especially if you've got a messy edge, pop your colour on. I mean, I'm going to do it with the gold on the other one, but there again, it's up to you. So let me just put some water on. Let's have a look. Oh, yay. Look at that. Whoa. Oh, crumbs. Well, I'll never. Beautiful. So again, I mean, we can really play around with them edges with the water. Yeah, like it. Let me just get that off. So yeah, that's just showing you another aspect. Now then, let me just grab that off there a minute. So this one here, like I said about the gold sort of effect, because we've got our rusty man in the bath seizing up, crying over his missus leaving him. Let's try and get him back on track. So I have either got the choice of chocolate bronze or it's like a copper shine. I do like the copper shine, which is more of your gold sort of effect. But I'm thinking of for the edge. So obviously if I was doing this properly with a little bit more thought and effort, yes, that would make a nice edge. Look at that. Yeah, perfect. So I would go around it first with white. Copper shine. Can never go wrong with a bit of copper shine, isn't it? So I want to bring it round the front so you can see there's an edge to it. Only slightly, nothing major. So again, it depends on your style, whether you like that sort of edge that you can see, or you want it to sort of stay, you know, sort of out the way. Choice is yours. Absolutely, choice is yours. So when these are dry, I'm going to varnish these. So tomorrow you will see the finished article. Let me just push that down a little bit. I don't like when you see it being perfect and like there's a big blob, then you think, oh, what have I done? I've just ruined it. Well, no, just move it. You know, so again, don't be shy to move around anything that you're using. It's all pulled together. No, it always does. I mean, come on, all we've got to do is play around, isn't it? That's what we're doing. That's what we're here for. Lisa's the guinea pig for you guys. So now I think that's going to be nice. So I'd probably put a nice bronze or a brown bow, or even a bit of garden twine around that with the brown, and then have something nice to hang it. Because yeah, personally I think that's looking like the old dingly dangly doodahs, you know. But then again, I could put another colour on that. I mean, we've got this gorgeous purple, but I don't want to overdo it, because what you've got to be careful of, over egging, kill it, done, dusted, and you think, aha, why did I just do that? However, this little beastie here, I do want to put some more green on, but I want to do it on the edge. So let me just quickly, while my hands are still dirty and messy, I'm going to get the green, and all I want to do is just, oh, I'm just curious. Oh yeah, it would go on lovely actually. Yeah. So I know we've got the edging, but you see I can now put a nice green, whatever they're called in it, little ringy thing. I don't know something. I don't even know. What are they called? Somebody's going to tell me now. I'm going to go, oh God, yeah, of course it is. Crikey, I'm terrible in telling my words. I just can't retain them. I'm really sorry. That's just me. I'm afraid to say. You'll get used to me. There's things I can't say. There's things they just don't compute. Eyelids, there you go. Thank you. I knew one of you clever people would know. I knew that they were them, but you know, and you just can't think to anything. What on earth? What is it? What are they? I'd totally lost the plot. Thank you. Appreciate that one. I love you forever. I will hold nothing against you ever again. Okay, so I quite like the way that that's ended up now. So worst case scenario, if you think you've got too much on there, yeah, it will move. Fabulous. Okay, cool. So yeah, you can move things around. You can play around with things. Let me see if I can put evening. Hello. How the devil are you? Hope you're well. Let me just pop his little white in his eye. And I'm going to do the same again. I'm just going to... It's got that little highlight underneath. Oh, dear. Bless. I like him, though, crying in the bathtub. We definitely need... I need a white that stays. Let me just... I might have to paint a bit of acrylic on that. But yes, I am going to varnish that so you can see the varnish finished effect, and making sure that it's gone into the wood. And when it's varnished, the effect that you see. He's cute. Let me just pop a hole in him. Where's me? I'm going to get an eyelet. See, I know the name now. I'm getting all fancy, and I. Let's just get that out the way. Obviously, I'm going to use a green one so it complements what we've done. So let me just quickly, we'll pop him about like so. I'm not too fussed whether it's, I'm just going off eyeline if I'm honest. It's going there. That's it now. Like it or leave it, lump it and all the rest of it. Don't care. Is that it is? Yes. It is Andy's Little Bots, bless him. Oh, I've just seen a fantastic, yeah, that's got to go for green, definitely. So I've got a little nut looking eyelet thing. How cute is that? Yes, it's one of Andy's little munchkins, and I've decided today. It's one of them. I don't know how it happened. I was with Amanda, and then next thing I know, I'm buying things. Shocking, absolutely shocking. But yes, so my new little munchkins. I've got this. I've got another one somewhere. Oh, here he is. Bless him, little bath one. So yeah, I've got three little new additions to Lisa's Chaos, which are fabulous. And then obviously I brought the inks because I was playing around with the inks, and that's what happened. Playing around with the inks, and lo and behold, I ended up with an ink set and new stamps. Naughty. But I like them. I need to put something else on that. Hold on. So I have got the blue, but I think the blue will be too much. Anyway, I want to put some white on. I want to just the green, and I've been spending a bit later together. Okay, fabulous. How's your blog going then? Tell me more. Tell me more. So, oh yeah, that's better. You know, sometimes when you look at things, you think, something's just not quite right there. Well, for me, there you go. Probably isn't too much to your eye, but as I'm looking at it, it's just something for me. So apologies if you think, oh, Lise, what you're doing. But I quite like that. I just wanted just a little bit of something just to take away, because we got the green, we just bum. But again, you could put liquid pearls on, you could do all sorts really. And then let me just, because we've got that boldness going on there. Could be like they're in the frost. Two lovers together. How cute. So all this one was just trying the background basically. I just wanted to try it as a background piece. And I think it worked. The colours worked lovely on that. So there's that. And then we've got this little devil crying, you know. I'm sure there's a song in there somewhere. I'm just going to put just a little bit of the, not too much. I'm just feeling the texture of the wood. So and that's just the top bit there, for instance. Because I'm just thinking whether or not it's sort of more of a cloud sort of effect I'm going for. So anyway, yeah. So we just got that little bit of shimmer just carrying on up. And then, yeah, I think a nice bow. I'll finish that off camera. But yeah, I've done several teams ago. Oh, okay, bless you. So much stuff, and it's going to start up. Oh, fair play to you, sweetie. Good for you. Well, if there's anything we can do to help, give us a shout. Sharing's caring in my book. Not everybody's book, but there you go. So, there we go. Let me just lift this up in the air. Oh, crumbs. There we go. Crumbs. There we are. I'm up in the air now, ain't we? Right then, so let's get a clean bit of paper out. Let's put that there because I've totally lost the plot. That would be good to go in my scrapbook. Little bits and bobs, isn't it? So, let's see where we're at. Let's grab a piece of paper. A clean piece, so at least you can see what's happened today. So, we have messed around. We've had a play. Let's move all them out the way. There we go. Okay, so I got a piece of wood and played about. Popped him down, and we popped these two little divas out. Now the slab, the slate that we had, there we go. He's drying really nicely now. So I'm going to varnish all of these, and then I'll obviously show them you tomorrow. So I'm going to go in my shed and varnish now. But yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, send me a PM, Kim. No problem at all, sweetie. But yeah, we've just had a play. We've had some fun together. So yeah, hope you like them. If not, it's just inspired you to do something. I mean, that looks absolutely fabulous. I'm loving that glitter. You might have to have a bit of glitter in this as well, to be fair, but I'll see what it looks like first. I am going to put some white paint on that, so I'm not going to do anything different without me telling you. So I am going to put a bit of pure white acrylic paint so it looks like he's crying in the bath. Bless him. And then I'm going to varnish that. All right. So thank you ever so much for joining me this evening. If not and you're on catch up, you missed a fabulous one. Well, you didn't really because you're on catch up. So hi. And I'll see you sometime tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. It might be something to do with a card. I want to try and do something. Well, I might explain what's happening into the new year. You never know. It might be worthwhile catching up with me, isn't it? But I don't know a time yet. I've got things to do in the morning, people to see, things to do, and all the rest of it. And then after that, we'll catch up. All right? So thank you so much for joining me. Love you all very, very much. Hope you've enjoyed it. Somewhat different anyway. But I shall see you all soon. All right. So thank you, Steph. Thanks, Debs, Kim, Jeanette, Trudy, Sylvia, Moira, Kathleen, excuse me, Ruth, God knows who else. I don't know if I've missed anybody. It's not intentional. I do apologise, but I'm going to say bye to you now and love you lots. All right. So I'm going to demount. Here we go. Sylvia, you're a star, my darling. It's so lovely to have you back. Gail, thank you so much. I'm just wrecking the place. Yeah, there we go. So before I go, anybody else? No, there we go then. So love you all. Catch you later. Have fun. Have a fabulous weekend. See you tomorrow. Ta-da!